Hello folks, thanks for tuning in again today. Appreciate y'all. We're going to tie a jig today with a red and chartreuse tail, two different color tail. Let's just jump right in and get started. Already got my Sally Hansen's down. I'll get me a thread base down. That's a 1/8 ounce jig head with a number 2 sickle hook. Always start with a good thread base. Now that red color, that's a powder paint that I kind of blended and came up with and played with, but looks real good on this jig. We'll get started with if you think about it, your first layer is going to be your bottom layer when you're fishing it. So I always want the lighter color on bottom. That's just a personal thing. I don't know if it matters, but if you look at anything in the natural world, bait fish wise, they're always lighter colored on the belly. So I kind of try to tie them that way. So I got 2 hackle tips, and I've got them, they got a natural bend to them, and I put the bend opposite of each other. We'll tie it in first, get some loose wraps to get it started. Loose wraps down to the point of the hook, then tight wraps back. That being a 1/8 ounce jig head, it's a little bit bigger, so I don't mind building up the body some. But if I was tying this on anything smaller, because of the amount of material that's in the tail, I would drop down to a 140 denier or smaller. There's a man on YouTube, I think his channel is called Just Fishing. He ties with 70 denier, and he ties some really good looking jigs. We'll put us a couple V cuts in just to help that green chartreuse. Actually, I think that color is called radiation, but just to kind of fill it out. Now I'll come in with 2 more hackle tips, but they'll be red colored. I'll do them the same way. I'll stack them opposite of each other where the curves go 2 different directions. That kind of opens that tail up. We'll top it off with a couple red V cuts. When it's all said and done, this jig looks pretty good, and it looks good in the water. I've had mixed feelings about some of the colors that I've came up with or people's asked for, but this one will do the deal for you. Kind of fill that little head in a little bit. Now, I'm gonna put some pearl flash. I really like the pearl flash. It puts a bait fish type sheen in the water on that jig. It just really makes it stand out, in my opinion. When it gets in the water and you see it in the water, it really brings it to life. So I'll cut them in half again, and I'll tie this down each side. Just like so. Then tight wraps back to the head. We'll give her a little trim here. I want that flash just a touch longer. I usually say a skosh. A lot of people's asked me what a skosh is, man. It's just a little bit. When you live in the South, you have to explain some of your terminology sometime. This is a chartreuse with some red flash in it. New age chenille. Get this wrapped in. Nice tight wraps. Always tight wraps. 2 little dots of super glue gel, just little bitty dots. That's perfect. Just a dab will do you. And wrap your chenille back to your head. Really get that chenille in there tight. Hold it tight to each other. Just a little bit of overlap on every wrap. It's tied in. Give her a whip finish. I usually go 2. I say in almost all my videos, if 1 does a good job, 2 does a real good job. And I'll use some Sally Hansen's for the head cement. Just a small. Put something on the end of my bodkin, just a small dot, about like so. Rub it in there on that thread where you just tied it in. Use your bodkin to rub it in. And there you have it, just like that. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, if I'm gonna call it anything, but it works. Y'all mash that like button, I appreciate it. Give me a follow, I'll keep them coming. And if you don't care, share this video with people. See if you can start getting the word out there for me. I'm trying to build my subscribers up. And if you need any custom jigs, get a hold of me. We'll hook you right up. Thank y'all.